Stotra Satchishma, this divine grace of Boy Charanarvinda Shila Prabhupada, Panacharya Iskcon, Srila Prabhupada Ki, Vipiti Panacharya, Srila Prabhupada Ki, Jayam Vishnuvad, Paramahansa Paravarkacharya, Stotra Satchishma's divine grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada Ki, Anant Kori Vaishnava Vrinda Ki, Guru Puja Ki, Jai Apne Apne Gurudev Ki, Jai Ho. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guru. Ram Jai. So who's up for a kirtan or a bhajan? One, and then we do short class, and then we do our folk opera. Cooking. Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasnaya, Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta, Swami Saraswati Gauravadika Nirvashesha into his, how much longer for, which long? They can do the Bhoga, do Jayara Madha, and then we do a class.
I think that's still going to be another half an hour easy.
Really?
Yeah, we never had a queue. We were sitting outside waiting.
You have to delete the because Raymond and Vidra, they were dealing with Jagannath. So the Pujaris were, I gave them another queue. There was a long queue. I said, no, I can do that. So welcome, everyone. Today was Lester Rath Yatra, so everybody went, we went there as well. So we're a little delayed. And, you know, it's lovely to have devotee association. And satsang means associating with truth. And devotees who follow the truth, they're sincere, they're honest, to have their associated satsang, association. Others are asats. It's not true. Not because they're telling lies. Their life is not based on the satyam paradhimahi, on the absolute. Their life is based on this temporary world. It's like, you know, somebody is drowning and he finds a little piece of wood, you know, in the river. So he grabs onto the plank of wood. But you can't say he's on land. He said, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. Not normally I sit on asana, but today because I walked a bit, I'm trying to feel like upset now. So then the plank of wood is saving it, but it's no permanent situation. I'd rather be on land, especially if somebody's drowning, does not swim. So we're in this material world, It's floating. It's temporary. Anitya. Nitya means always. Anitya means it's not, it's temporary. We're grabbing on. And what we think is happiness is actually a sukham. Sukha is miserable condition. Why is it miserable? You're just getting relief that you're not drowning because you got plank of wood. But it's not happiness. You're in water, you're going to drown. There's rapids and falls and everything. So you're basing your life on this plank of wood. It's temporarily in there. It's a fact, it's not. And you think this is it. So we are getting relief from misery. We think that's happiness. But the real Anand is connected with the Lord. Satchit Anand Vigraha. He's truth as well. He's all knowledgeable and he's full of. So if you grab hold of feet of Lord Jagannath, of Krishna, you are holding on to Satya, Param Satya. Whether you understand or not, like you're drowning and piece of wood is there, you realize it's floating. That's why you grab it. It could be something else floating. You grab it. You don't have to really know a lot, but you realize this is saving my life. So whether you understand Jagannath or not, just grab it. Because it's Param Satya. People forget this. They think I have to understand this, then I take the decision to come out. But you can't. It's achintya. It's beyond your thinking what it is. But the symptom is it's going to save you. So you go for it. So in Krishna's case, Arjuna realized when he was listening, that's in 10th chapter, the Chatushloki, Bhagavad Gita, he just, before that he says, you're Param Satya, Param Dham. Dham means place. He told Krishna, you're Param Dham. I mean, it's not a country, Krishna, Dham. But Dham actually means, sustainable, something which sustains you. Krishna maintains us. So you realize it's Dham, Param Dham. We have to realize our residence might be in our house, but it's not the ultimate destination. Ultimate destination is the lotus feet of Shri. It's Param Dham. Otherwise, people say, I've got green card, I'm going to America, I'm going to England. So in Bharat, how much they all? Sada Munda, England, that. England. London, they just call it London. So Dham, Param Dham. To them, Param Dham means the West. But when we go to Param Dham, you're thinking, where is Parama? You think of Bharat, thinking, oh, I had a great time there, Even the fruit there is fresh. Mango season, so many mangoes. Amrut season, jamun season. Here is just superstore where frozen stuff is, and you think it's not the same. So you can see artificial life. But when you are connected to the Lordship, you are tasting now Paramanand or permanent. Permanent situation. Ras, full of ras. Maro bhi rakho bhi jo ichha twa. You actually said in the end, you keep me or you kill me. It's up to you. I am your eternal das. Twara adhikara. Adhikara means your right. It's your right to do whatever. That is ultimate surrender. In the beginning, it isn't. It's like you're trying to be clever to survive. So never mind God, what's Hare Krishna going to do? I'm clever. I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. And you do it all. Look at the West now. Inflation. Who's creating the inflation? BP or somebody has made great profit in the last 3 months. It's obvious. You raise the price of the petrol and you just, price of barrel, each barrel is less, and you're robbing the ordinary people, and then you're claiming you've done so many billion in 3 months. You rob people. So you can see it's asat. But there's nothing you can do because you're in the city of rogues. Srila Prabhupada said, this is no place for gentlemen. Do your business and get out. It's like a toilet. You do your business and get out. You don't stay in toilets. It's so nice. Mind you, these days they make it more nice than fun. And candles and everything. Before you go to your toilet, then you know it's going to be home. You do your business, get out. These days they sit there. I went somewhere, they didn't have a lock on the door. I went in there, and they were on the toilet, they were on the phone.
One person, you put a whole library.
They put library.
In the toilet.
Oh yeah, that is, when I came to England, they used to take the newspaper in the morning, you used to hear the paper rustling. They say, I'm going to toilet, but they went to read the paper. Here is it was on page 3. Remember, on page 3 was the naked and all that kind of thing. So these guys, you know, they even in the business, they don't do it properly. So you can see it's a satsang, but satsang is needed and it's very rare. Because even people are doing satsang, sometimes they don't realize the Supreme Lord. You know, in order to give somebody a glass of water, you've got to have a jug of water to give it, pour it like that. But if you're just saying, I'll give you a drink in a minute, but you don't have it, you have it. So people who are actually sharing, that's what Prabhupada had something to give. He told the Americans, I haven't come to learn yet. They were trying to teach him something how the folk works and everything. I haven't come to learn, I've come to teach. He didn't want to know that Western culture. So coming back to the Lord, just think of Krishna. Today was sunny day, yes? Jeremiah, when it's sunny, how do you connect with the sun? Directly or through something? Through sunlight, yeah. So it's not direct. You burn your hand and you touch it. But through the sunlight, you're connecting with. So here's another clever question. How do we connect with the ocean? How do we connect? Think. Is ocean there? How far is the ocean from here? About 100 miles, I would say. Nearest 120, or 200, say. But we're connected with the ocean. You could say, how do we connect with the ocean? And gentlemen. So when it rains, what gives rain? Clouds, yeah? Where are the clouds formed? Ocean, the ocean, sea. The water in there evaporates, forms a cloud, comes like that. So even if you're far away, it rains. So you're connected with the ocean. So beautiful. Where is Krishna? Golok. So how do you connect with Krishna? See, with the ocean, you can't see it, but through cloud, connecting. Water comes. So sun is directly in the sky, you can see it, okay, the sunshine. The ocean is a little indirect, but clouds or the devotees come or the, you know. So now, with Krishna, it's the devotees, pure devotees, like the clouds, they come and they connect you with Krishna. Krishna's Leela connects you with Krishna. Krishna's name connects you with Krishna. We don't realize that. Sunshine connects you. And it's amazing. In the morning, which comes first? Did you see the sun first or the sunshine first? Sunshine first. So which comes first? Sunshine comes first and the sun comes afterwards. So who's older? Good question. The sunshine is older than the sun. You see sun first. So that's why many people argue. Lord Ram came first, then Lord Krishna came. So obviously Lord Ram is older. Sunshine comes first, sun came later. He's older than Ram is older than Krishna. But Krishna goes, Mataha Paratram Nandam Kirchadasti. There's no two people or higher than me. So Krishna is the original. So how come Lord Ram came first then? It's like the sunshine. It comes first, and then the sun comes, but it's coming from us. See the logic? So you have to realize how you establish things. Okay, does the sun go around the earth or does the earth go around the sun? The earth goes around the sun. But in the morning, you see the sun in the east, and in the evening it's in the west. But you're staying where you are. The sun is moving, isn't it? It looks like it, it's not. Obviously, you're right. So what's happening is, although we know it, the sun still is going like that. But you don't realize you are turning. The sun is staying where he is. So you can't see, I've seen it with my own eyes. And in Sanskrit, it's called pratyaksh. It's I directly saw it. And you believe it because you saw it. It's not to do with the eyes, it's to do with this understanding. That's why scriptures, even if you hear it directly, don't think you've understood it. It's called achitya, veda, aveda tattva. It's simultaneously one and different. That's why you must, in this depth, do all this. It's not simple. People who think they've understood Krishna consciousness, forget it. There's one layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer, layers after layer. Even Krishna doesn't understand his own layer. So we must spend time on it with satsang, with association. We learn so much. So just like we connect with the sun, with sunshine, just like we connect with the ocean, through the clouds and the rain, we connect with Krishna through his Leela, his names, and his satsang. Don't think you're not connecting. It's our big mistake. You know? I mean, I can't see the sun from here, so I could conclude. Oh, there's no sun out there, but there's a shutter there. But your conclusion is correct. You can't see it. But avarna is called, it's a covering. So we go covering up Maya on the place. So we think, I'm seeing it. I can't see, there's no God. I can't see God. Where is it? But you can't see air. You try to see, you can't see it, but I mean sound with it. So similarly with Krishna, just because you can't see him, you can't say he's not there. You can't see him. He can see you. So you have to think like that. Don't think, I've understood it. Actually, every time they meet saintly person, a devotee always say, how do I improve my spiritual life? And they are great devotees. When a sant comes and says, Maharaj, hum apna जीवन कैसे पवित्र करें? And they're doing all the right things. So beta, बस भक्ति करते रहो. They know they're doing bhakti. बस भक्ति करते. Cheto darpan marjana. So by chanting the Mahamantra again and again, this heart will become pure. Believe in it. The Mahamantra does that. Not other mantras. Okay, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born, there's a question for everyone. Who came first? The Mahamantra or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? You know the leaders?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Huh? You think Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came first? You have been listening to Chaitanya Chaitanya. So there was a moon, you know, the eclipse of the moon. What did everybody chant? Mahamantra. They were chanting in there. So the Lord tricked everybody. Instead of, he's coming, and there should be no eclipse. But he made it. He knew that Hindus will be bathing in Ganga Ji. Because it's called Jal Brahma, like Daru Brahma. Jagannath is Daru Brahma. Daru means wood. That's Brahman. Brahman is spiritual. It's spiritual. Similarly, Ganga Ji is Jal Brahma. Brahman. When you take Ganga, just Ganga Ji, not any other river. So they were bathing in Ganga Ji. This the Brahman, Par Brahman is coming. They were all chanting Mahamantra, and the Muslims started to imitate them. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Everybody was doing it because Grana, you all go out there. That's one. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tricked everybody. The Mahamantra came first, and then he came out. And what did he do when he was in Nimai? He would cry. Unless the ladies chanted the Mahamantra, he wouldn't stop. So that was another cheating thing. He was employing the cheating when he was a baby. So he came to give Mahamantra, but just like the sunshine comes first, and the sun later, the Mahamantra came first, and then Supreme Lord. Wonderful. And even when he was a student, first everybody was scholarly there, so he defeated everybody's scholarliness. They couldn't believe it. He would pundit, they will call him. He would argue with them and defeat them. And you wonder, why is the Lord doing that? He was actually trying to tell him this Gyan of yours is not going to give you the topmost results. See, you can get mukti. You know. Mukti means liberation. Okay, liberation from what? Why do people want moksha? From what? Have any idea?
Suffering.
Why do generally?
Suffering.
They're suffering, so they don't want to suffer. So they're at the cycle of repeated birth and death, right? So they want more because they know it's a repeated slap on their faces. Today they made a little train in a train type of thing, you know, when we doing kirtans. So they might know that. So they cut in front of me. So I had a long thing. So I was hitting everybody with them with a stick like you interfered with my long thing. I hit every one of them. Not out of malice, of course. But I laughed as well. I said, what am I doing? I did it. And that's what you do. You play with the devotee. Because you realize we're on the same page. We're all enjoying ourselves, right? So then, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted everybody to chant the Mahamantra. Cheto Darpan Marjanam Bhava Mahandavagni Nirvapanam. Mahadavagni, I mean, loads of fires, the forest fires are going on because of the heat. It just comes. So in your life, you find challenges just come. You didn't even plan for it. I mean, you never work hard for dukh, do you? You say, oh, I want dukh, I want dukh. I'm going to work hard for it. So somebody gives a master class on how to have dukh. Yeah? In search of dukh. You know, big, and everybody queues up. Yeah, I want dukh. Better about this. But it just comes. So why are they having in pursuit of happiness? What do you think happiness is? They think, no, it's a relief. It's a relief from dukh. That's all you're doing. You know? Like comfortable bed. What is it? If you sleep on a hard bed, I've slept in Bharat. They're all hard beds, right? You know you're in Bharat when you get up in the morning. It's the same. You know, so then when we come back to UK, we sleep in our bed. We think that was a good sleep. But when you're sleeping, you don't know whether you're in England or whatever. It really doesn't matter. It's your comfort, isn't it? So it's a relief. It isn't joy. But the real joy is in Bharat. It might be like this. On your thanda shanan. All they're going to sit out there. Mulya de parathe. You paya. Desi cha. And then you're having this breakfast. You're thinking, man, we can't eat this in England. And you really wait for the next day as well. Aloo de parathe. Gobi de parathe. With a char, all that kind of thing. Here you don't, it's all oats. Next day oats. I still like that. I put a bit of cinnamon on it. Yeah, cinnamon and brown sugar. Oh my goodness. Even today, before I went to the birth thing, I had oats cooking. They weren't womanized. Brilliant. Decided, but you can't beat parathe or Bharat. But it's a relief. Here it's comfortable. You know, everything's organized or whatever. So we are not really looking for super joy, which is Anand. And you get that with Lord's name. Satchitananda Vigraha. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted us to actually, this agni, this fire of material suffering, this Mahamantra quenches. Please realize that. Everybody should realize. Whenever somebody is ill or something, tell them chant Mahamantra. So Dava Agni is a big Agni, big fire. Puts that out. And Mahamantra is also Vidyavadu, Jivana. This Jivan, this life we have, this Vidyavadu, it actually connects you to Krishna. Other Vidya is for sense gratification, more money, bigger job, and everything. When you get that, what is the ultimate reason why you want more money or why you study? So you can qualify to get more money. What are you going to do when you have more money? Those who are not Krishna conscious, what is their plan? Have big house, posh area, nice car, have some children, send them on bigger education. Kids then want bigger education, for more money, whatever. And in the end, when old age, disease, and loneliness comes, you all suffer the same. I've seen people who have everything and they're miserable as anything. And I've seen people who have nothing and they're happier than me. So they're bhaktas. You don't want anything. You know, when Shani Graha comes, Satan, Shani Graha comes, he takes everything, turns your world upside down. Shard Sati. So this was one sadhu just had a langoti on. So there was some astrologer going and said, Sadhu, Shard Sati aane wali aap. So kya hoga? What will happen then? He said, Shard Sati will take everything from you. Everything? Yeah. So only one langoti. Why should I worry? But auto kuch hai hi nahi. But we would think, oh my God, Shard Sati, my house, my family, pata nahi kya hoga. Sadhu just said, well, ye le jayenge aur kya mere paas kya? Main just like carried on changing. But look at our attachment for comfort, for sense gratification, and all that kind of thing. So Vidyavadu Jivan. So you start to realize this is real Vidya. Mahamantra will give you Krishna's to advance. It is very vital. You know, you better select Krishna now rather than let me do this. Because you can get whatever you want. The Mahamantra can arrange your desires quickly. Tulsi Maharani. So Tulsi prayer, you know, Namo Namaha Tulsi Krishna. Radha Krishna. And next one is Ye Tumhara Loy Paravancha Purana Hoye. So Tulsi Maharaj, whatever Vancha, ek ichha hote, ek Vancha means great desire. She'll fulfill it. Tulsi Maharaj, you don't even have to go to Krishna. Giriraj would do it. The other day we were reading, Mehma Tilak, this Gopi Chandan, if you put it on, even if you are biggest gunda in the world, you have this Tilak on, you will not suffer in hell. Qualified to go. But Tilak, Gopi Chandan, couldn't believe the Mehma on it that day. Thinking, this Garga Samhita is brilliant. Talks about Tulsi, how brilliant that. Talks about the Ekadashi, how brilliant. What did Prabhupada give? Tulsi, Ekadashi. What master stroke? We didn't even know it. We just, we don't realize we're saving our lives. Chalo Tulsi Puro, come Puro, Pani Rado, Yani Karan Chapa. Did it. And we are thinking, how come I'm feeling it? It's not because you're sadhana producer. It's what you're doing. It's the Tilak, it's the Tulsi, it's the Mahamantra, it's Prabhupada's books, it's the deities. What Prabhupada gave. You're in the aeroplane, business class. So nice. Look what Prabhupada, Rath Yatra, who gave Prabhupada? Otherwise nobody would know. Around the world. See, Rath Yatra is only on one particular day. That's why the Pandavas in Jagannath Puri say, why do we have Rath Yatra in winter? It doesn't happen then. He said, Janmashtami, we do it different time. I say it's for preaching. Preaching. They don't like it. They think it should be one. But look at Prabhupada's master stroke again. Rath Yatra, Prabhu, they do it in different places. So Mahamantra, Leela. I wanted to say, if you want to connect with Krishna, connect with Leela. You connect just like the sunshine connects you with the sun. The Leela will connect you with Krishna. You must believe in that. You might not feel like Superman after hearing first time, but as you get older, you realize I get nice feeling when I'm talking about Krishna's different leelas. Krishna, he kidnapped Rukmini. Rukmini wanted it. And look, we read it that day. There was like Mahabharata type of Yuddha. And Krishna took like a lion takes his tail out of everyone, jackals. He did it. Capable of it. That's his first marriage. He didn't stop there. 16,100 wives. And all of them loved him. And they weren't jealous of each other. It means Krishna has the capacity to love more than one person. As Lord Ram, you see that incarnation says clearly. Dandakarmiya Rishi says, we feel very close to you. Although they are males, they felt very close to him. It's okay, next avatar, I'll accommodate you. And we read in Garga Samhita how different leelas of different avatars, all the females or all the Rishiminis who were attracted in Madhurya Ras, Krishna called them all for his leela. And he did rust dance with them. And later on, he gave them view. He made them taste, it's like if you taste, the little girl, Arya, she had that ice cream. And she was holding Anuragi's hand and pulling it. She knew the thing that this would bring the ice cream to another. She's strong. She just wanted that. You could see in her eyes. Vipasa. So Krishna dances, rust dance. Then he gives you. Then your life is finished. You want sukh? Don't go to Krishna then. He'll torture you. He'll make you realize in pursuit of dukh. He'll give it to you. They cried, the gopis cried. Then Uddhav cried as well. When Uddhav is with Krishna, he's not feeling that deep. But when he was with Radharani and Shvamrani, he saw them because look, they love him so much. Radharani said clearly, let's not talk about Krishna. He just gives dukkha. He doesn't care for us. Next minute thinking, I hope he didn't hear that. Because he said we can't live without him. See, you're neither here, neither there. This is bhakti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu towards the end was rubbing his face in the Gambhira walls, blood coming out. And Govind, what did you do? So then they had somebody stay, sleep with him. And the poor guy was trying to keep awake. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put his feet on it. It's a very small room. So he'd sit with it and he would fall asleep. And then he'd fall down. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would then cover him. So on. He's supposed to be guarding. He would fall asleep. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stopped rubbing his face. Why? Wanted his Krishna. I want Krishna. That's Mahabhav. We can't experience that. And we should copy it. So once you taste Krishna Prem Rasa, and you hear about it, like I'm talking to you, this is real. This is real. You know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually showed, but it matured over a period. You know, he was there 48 years, 24 in, in Grihastha, 24 as sannyas. 6 years traveling around, and then then 18 years in Pune. And he just stayed there. And he got deeper and deeper and deeper. Gambhira, when you go there, you can feel it. Gambhir. And they used to cry. Devotees would be crying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is gone into Mahabhav. His body has swollen, elongated. And they had to do really big kirtan to get him out. They would cry. They like. So I just wanted to share with you, please make your life, other things are important. You need to maintain your body. You need your family satisfied. Just do that, keep a balance. But realize ultimately it's Krishna who's going to give you the most happiness. And then when you die, the death would be glorious as well. It's called Tirubhav. Avirbhav means Krishna sent you here. Tirubhav means he took you. It's not death. Other people have birth, death, janam, mrityu. This one, Avirbhav, Tirubhav. That's why when saintly people go, on Tirubhav, we do more celebration. They made it back. The other day one devotee was saying, why are we saying celebrating somebody's disappearance day? But it's Tirubhav, means he's going back. Like when you go to Bharat, you want to come back to England. So I'm coming back to England. So maybe people over there have tears in their eyes, but I'm thinking, don't cry, I'm going back home. So Avirbhav, Tirubhav. So our Jivan, there are two types of moksha. One is Videha moksha. Means when you leave this body, then you get liberated. That's Videha. That's impersonalism. They don't want any suffering, so they meditate. Morning, evening. They're vegetarian, they follow the principles, but they're not addicted to loving Krishna. They just want moksha. So, Dharam, they'll follow Dharma, Vedas, and everything. They will get moksha. Krishna can easily get moksha. It is said, if you turn to Lord Krishna and lotus feet, you can easily get moksha. But that's not the goal of our life. Moksha means you're stuck somewhere else. You're without misery, but you're not with Krishna though. I once went, I used to go to Nigeria to work for Rolls-Royce, so they used to send me this power station making. Once there was a storm and someone flight got cancelled, so I was in loss. Lagos I had to go, but they took us to another place. It was in Aba, and that was the new capital. They were trying to build that up rather than Lagos. Lagos got too busy, so they made another one there. So the flight went there, and then they put me up, because I was with Rolls-Royce, they put me up in a 5-star hotel. So I had a room service, I had a gym there, I had a swimming pool there, nobody else in the hotel. So I thought, this is great, man. Let the storm be, and I had to enjoy. So I went to the gym a bit, then went into the pool, and this waitress came, she goes, would you like a drink? Not alcoholic or something. So I thought, just have a Sprite or something. So by the pool, I got it, so I drank. Man, this is life. I could be here for a couple of weeks, it'd be all right. Then the evening, I just rang and I said, so would you like, I could not room service, please. Can you make Indian with me? No one can. Yeah. So Indian guy comes, I'm the cook. They're great. Make yard dal, clean all that. Thinking, great. I slept, got up in the morning, and all that. I'm thinking, Went out, nobody there. I thought, oh, I can't spend another day. So I called the taxi. I said, take me to the airport. So they took me to the airport, and I said, any flight to Lagos, I'll pay. So they said, from Kaduna, which is far away, you can catch a flight, but you have to go by taxi. So we shared a taxi for both sides. Went to Kaduna, got a flight on it somehow, parked like sardines, took off, landed in Lagos, then I went, ended up in Hare Krishna temple there, and the wind was blowing so much, the shutter of the window was over, but I was with the devotees. I thought, never again, I want moksha. So I didn't have any pain, but I didn't want, I think isolation. What can you do with it? So I understand now, don't go for moksha. That's what happened. You're not in misery, but you're not in joy either. So, Dharam, Arth, Kama, Moksha, that's Purusharth. That's the goal. That's Dharma, many people think. By the way, you want the fifth one, Bhakti. So, Bhakti is the one you want. Because Bhakti starts here. Krishna even wants to come to planet Earth. Here he can be a baby. He can be looked after. Over there in Golo, he's the master. Everybody wants to serve him. It's like the hotel, everyone wants to serve, but he doesn't want to serve. He wants to serve. So then he likes coming to Vrindavan. So our Vrindavan is very, very special. It is Golo, but we don't appreciate it. Because we go by taxi from Delhi to Vrindavan, we didn't cross any sky or whatever. Just there, traffic on the road saying, on, you know. But when you're there, you like telling something happens. When you're in Vrindavan, something happens. You realize there's some magic here. Even if you don't go to any temple in Vrindavan, it's all right. You feel the magic. People just going by on the trees, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, on all trees, Radhe Radhe, on the walls. Why? Because it's part of Golo. So Srila Prabhupada gave us those things, gave us Rath Yatra, gave us the Mahamantra, gave us Vrindavan, gave us Gita. All the dhams in Bharat, you know, the other countries have downgraded, but we were Sone ki Chidiya. We didn't need anybody else's money. They used to come to Bharat for education, so loads of things, spices, you know, gold. They were the biggest gold producers before Russia and other people. Apparently in Germany, they found a sculpture of Nrsingadev, 34,000 years old in Carbondale. Nrsingadev, man and the lion. My sister was posted the other day, and I heard about it. So the Bharatiya Vedic culture was spread all over Vietnam and all, you know, they all did that. Why? It's not just knowledge. The practice gives you this confidence in life. So if I ask you a question, what do you think of life? Is it great or do you think it's like, how would you feel? What would be your answer? It's great. See? How about you, Prabhu? Be honest.
He has a lot of problems.
Challenges. Call them challenges. I call them challenges. If you say problem, it's very negative. When you say challenge, you can do something about a challenge. See? Problem is like, it's like toilet on your hand. Challenge is, oh, got a red mark here. So challenges. So what do you think of life?
Very philosophical, but I always think that it's like, this is probably from the Sikh background, but it's like a bubble at the bottom of the ocean, and I'm halfway already.
You're up.
I'm coming up very fast.
Very good.
But I don't, I just see it going. It's like a flash. And I see it, you know, it's flashing before you.
Yes.
And just think, what? Already 50 something?
Yep.
Where did those years go? It's very quick. Very quick.
And if somebody told you, you've actually been in many, many births before, many species and whatever, you just sit up and thinking, what am I doing? I don't want to go into those species again. As a human being, you get the chance to understand some divinity. As an animal, it's your system to eat and mate and fear and all this kind of thing. Again, there's no schools for animals and all. They can't comprehend, but they want to eat. Zoos, yeah, but not universities. So only as a human being, it's a very rare birth. You can realize I can do something about it and stop. That's what Prabhupada gave us. So these challenges you have, just realize I can either with my pride, my ahankar, that I'll tackle with it, do it, or just say, I will do it with the help of and blessings of Krishna. Then Abhiman doesn't come. Then reality comes saying, okay, so what's the challenge? You actually move away from your problem and view it then. But if you feel your problem is like a backpack on you, you can't see your backpack, just weighing you down. Get the backpack off, put it there, and just look what's in it. Unzip it, have a look what's in it. This I need, this I don't, this I need, this I don't. Always move away from your problem. View it, and then put it back on. You've taken a decision, you know what's on it. And always endeavor to play your part. Because this hindrance is going to come anyway. Whether you're good or not, there are people, that's why threefold misery. You know, Adi Atmik, Adi Bodhik, Adi Devik. Self-weakness is a problem. Other people attacking you is a problem. Divine, like too much heat, too much cold or whatever, what can you do about it? It becomes a challenge. All this gets solved if you turn to Krishna. It gets solved. You know why? Your eyes go off that. I mean, it only bothers you when, okay, anybody who's ill, or when they fall into deep sleep, do they know they are ill? No, they don't. You might be owing money to somebody. You fall asleep deep. You don't even know it. Whatever current challenge is, you fall asleep. It goes away. How come it goes away? It's because you're chasing it when you're awake. Just like a deep sleep saying, yeah, I'll tackle with it, no problem. You've seen people say, no problem. Hakuna Matata. No problem. They say that. You think, how can he say that? He said, big problem, he's going to jump on it. This one guy went to the movies for the first time in Punjab. He went right in the front, you know, most of the show. The screen was big. So there's a scene there where there's a charioteer coming, like Ben-Hur movie, you know? Charioteer coming. This guy is jumping seats. So the guy goes, hey, what are you doing? He said, because it's an illusion. He believed he kept jumping seats. So similar in our life, actually it's an illusion. We keep reacting to it because we're focusing on it. And you lose, you become into anxiety, you do this, you lose sleep then, it becomes real like that. So what you got to do is become real about it. Even if it's a problem, just realize, well, it might kill my body, it ain't going to kill me. I'm a soul. Let me deal with it. When you said that, deal with it, it stops. If you fear something, the object gets bigger, you get smaller. But if you challenge something, it gets smaller, you get bigger. But you can only challenge it, feel the strength. And these miseries will keep coming. Even if you are very comfortable, whatever, the fear would be maybe some thieves will come and steal them. Or somebody will do this and somebody. You can. I told you before about Sadhu, he was coming down Himalayas, you know, coming down, terrible. And then this one person thought, this Sadhu is really hakka. These guys don't even work. Their health is better than ours, they're glowing and they got followers and everything like that. So this person was jealous type. He looked at me, he goes, I'm going to ask him. He goes, kaun se gehu khate hain? What sort of wheat do you eat? You know. So he realized it's really good job. He said, hum befikri ke gehu khate hain. No tension at all. So he goes, aaj kahan khayenge gehu? They told him, at your house. Like tears in his eyes. Because he was being jealous. The guy said, at your house. He didn't go enemy of him. He said, I'll come to your house. He said, Jana. So I heard that. I thought, what a great, little small conversation, humble thing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He'll go bad in it. He says, who are you to ask me? But we do that. We can inside anger come. And there's another movie of Premanji was listening to Katha. I really liked it. It was August Muni. August Muni, very powerful. There's one Rakshas, he went into the ocean. So somebody was chasing him. I forget who it was. And he went into the ocean. So they said, we need to kill that, Rakshas. But he's gone in there. What should we do? One guy goes, okay, dry the ocean. So if you dry the ocean, all these creatures will die. We might not even catch him. What should we do? So then they approached Agastya Muni. Agastya Muni said, don't worry, I'll drink the ocean. And then you catch the demon, he'll be left out. Catch him, then I'll bring it out again. So listen to this one. Pundrikmana also told me this, but I forgot. Augusta drank all of it, they caught the Rakshas, and then Augusta urinated, and that's why the sea water is salty. So that is one way. So I remember Pundrikmana told me it is actually that. So Pundrikmana is always shyly tells me this. It's not like it's in this reference that way, I'm like that. Just in the showers. So, but then the same Agastya Muni, I really like this one. They were two twins. These Rakshas. They had names as well. I don't know the name. I tried to remember. Keith and something like that. I forget. But anyway, one of them used to turn into any shape or any shape or any form. So Agastya Muni was about to eat prasad, so he went into his prasad. So they wanted to kill him. So Agastya Muni just ate it like that. So the trick was, one brother would take form of prasad, you'll eat it. Then the other brother will then call him, and he would come out of the body and kill the person. See, the person would be killed because he's in his guts. So he just ate it like that. Oh. So the other demon kept calling his brother. It was no good calling him. It was pacha diya. I've digested it. So you can call him, but I've digested it. Because he's a sadhu, he just digested it. So now this is the moral of the story. Because similarly, we all have that Rakshas in us. So when outside somebody does something, this inner Rakshas gets up and it kills you. Like our lust is in us. So when you see a lusty object, it's the Rakshas outside. So this Rakshas gets up and it destroys you. Greed out there comes, say, you can make a lot of money there. It's not that is doing it to you. You already have greed inside you. He said, because 6 enemies, Rakshas in us, they wake up. So just like August, Chalo, digest karo. Vacho vegam, manasa krodh vegam, jiva vegam, udra pasta vegam, etan vegam, vishayam vira, sarvam apimam, prithvim sa shishyat. So you can digest all this, control your tongue, control your mind, your anger, your stomach, your, genitals and things like that. You control it. The outside cannot disturb you. And this is Rupa Goswami's first instruction. So you can see how that story and whatever is a pachado. But then I realized, how do you control the urge of speaking? How do you control the urge of speaking? What would you say? Good answer. It's good answer. But you can't stop it. Everybody likes to talk. So if you talk about Krishna, it's not prajalpa at all. It's katha. So it's not it's called the pushing. Vacho begam. Begam is pushing of those speech, switching of the hunger, pushing of the hunger. I mean, suddenly you feel hungry. I mean, Guru Sahib came here. He was the Rath, sang and everything. He goes, look, I got to drop you. I'm feeling hungry. So he went. Otherwise, he can control, came to that. But he said, I've done my bit. I'm feeling hungry. So this pushing is there. So what do? You eat prasad. You can't stop eating. You have prasad. So you can see you have digested it. You change the vritti. The vritti. Before it was sense gratification. Now it is prasad. Form. If you like beautiful form, look at the deities. How beautiful. And admire them, saying how beautiful they look. That's beauty. Others are beautiful because of the Lord. This is beauty. So he's the ocean of beauty. So you can see your eyes are there, addicted to that. Even mind, go to something. If somebody is abusive to devotees and all that, just be angry with them. Say, hey, don't call him that. I've seen in Bharat, people are sadhus. There's one sadhu, one person laughed at the sadhu something, the other sadhu, hey, can't say, wo to namarta mein hai, aisa mat kehna. So sorry. Cheek. They come, they haven't got angry, but ऐसा नहीं करेंगे. And I've seen the person changes. Sometimes we must do that. Otherwise, person don't change their habit. They think you're easy number. Whatever you like. That's why. And the manner, skinheads kept coming in and breaking parts of manner and all. Even Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, why have you taught you Gita? Gita is all about war, isn't it? Didn't say anymore. The devotees got the message. Next time, the skinheads came, they had called the police. The police weren't doing anything. They just locked the doors, beat them. And when they were really roughed up, they called the police saying, I don't know what happened. These people who are hurt and everything, they ended up here. Police understood it. And the guys never came back. Lato ke bhoot baaton se nahi maan. In the beginning, you're nice, but when they come like that, so people have the dushman inside, the sixth enemy. As Vidhu says about Gita, Arjun was told about the enemy in the front there, but it's the enemy inside as well. Watch out for that. That one you can own control as well. So in our life, the challenges come. That's external Rakshas. But the internal one, you want to make sure it doesn't rise and destroy you. Kitni baar chinta se mar jate hain. You know, Akbar and Birbal. Akbar once went and he saw a bakri goat eating. And he goes, he's going to get fat like that. Birbal laughed. He said, this is the way you can control it. You can eat as much as that, but he stayed same way. But no. Akbar goes to Birbal. Well, what have you just said? This Birbal was clever, but Akbar is the king. So he wanted to beat him, but he liked him actually. And then he goes, okay, let's do a competition. We'll give so much feed. You bring your goats and you got to, make them eat that for so many days. All of them, but their weight has to be the same. So there were 10 bakris like that. 10 bakris like that. Guys, not finishing them. And all the nine became fat. So the king gave the feed, he said, but the 10th one stayed the same. One was thinking, this beautiful guy, wherever he goes, he just wins. So he told people said, see, you lost your bet. I made that bakri same weight. So, but how did he do it? Is he asking? So the farmer said, people came to me, in a cage, he gave me a tiger. He said, after feeding him, just show the tiger to him. He didn't put on weight. So you can see, even an animal doesn't put on weight. We humans, our tigers are everywhere, yaar. ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, some people think you है मारा हो गया यार. फिक्र बड़ा, job चली जाओगी, inflation होगी. You can see that's the tigers, and that's why our health suffers. Otherwise, the sadhukas befikri ke गेहूं खाते हैं. They don't worry. You shouldn't either. But you can only do that when you surrender to the Lotus feet of Sri Krishna. And that's why Abhayam Sattva Sanchuddhi Jnana Yoga Vyavasthita. A divine person is always Abhayam. He's fearless. He's not arrogant. He's fearless because he knows he's protected. And how is he protected? He's serving the Lordship. So we devotees are trying to serve the Lordship and become fearless. And what is the biggest fear in our lives? Death. Death is the biggest fear. Can you imagine if you don't worry about death, how life will be so amazing? We worry about, because of this, I could die. Because of this, I could die. Or somebody I know, they could die. And then I don't want that. This really freaks you out. You can't live without it. But the point is, when you understand death is just appearance and disappearance, and they'll exist somewhere else, but away from you. You're not the main man in the universe, so don't even try to be. Abhayam, that's what fearlessness comes. Now you realize, Rakho bhi maro bhi jo ichha. You keep me or kill me, I'll leave it to you. It's your right. That Abhayam comes when you actually bhakti, das and das. Just realize he protects me. How have you got that relationship? Like I said earlier, sun, sunshine, ocean through clouds, Krishna through Leela. You start to believe in his Leela, chant the Mahamantra. You're connecting with Krishna every day. But realize this is bound to die. So don't change its nature. But this, what you are, never dies. So don't make it temporary either. See, we're trying to make this eternal, and we think this is temporary. It isn't like that. The sun isn't going around the earth. The earth is going around. So you can see you have to change your perspective. Realize I shouldn't be afraid of that. And wherever my loved ones go, because they're devotees, they'll be looked after by the Lord. You tell me, do you feel better now thinking like that? Yeah. He gives you some assurance. Obviously, we are attached to people. We don't want people to die and whatever. But it halves the anxiety. You realize, but I trust Krishna. In God we trust. As he says on the dollar sign, you know. And then we trust in Krishna. So that was your birth, death, old age, you don't believe. So whatever Krishna gives is prasad. And even when miseries come, saying it's Mahaprasad. Krishna is removing my attachment to this. Because I'm attached to it, that's why I'm crying. Otherwise, if I'm sleeping, you don't worry and anxiety. You know, I mean, I snore. And since I've started to think in this way, my deep sleep has increased from 10 minutes to 1 hour. REM used to be 15, 20 minutes. That's 1 hour, 40 minutes. Just within a week, just thinking that. I was thinking, what happened? So I removed the anxiety, saying, it's prasad, it's Mahaprasad. And don't think I'm not with the challenges. I get challenges every day. Every day there's challenges. But you just realize it's Krishna's prasad. And you don't worry about dying or somebody else worrying about dying. Just realize it's Krishna's arrangement. You cannot interfere with that. Just accept it. But don't think on it. Don't dwell on it. But dwell on what's positive. What's positive? Satsang, Mahamantra, making boga and everything. Ask Premanji, she's there. Today, went to the thing and it was a miracle. She pulled the chariot without slippers. We were worrying, what are you doing in the car? Because you can't do that. I said, not well. She goes, oh, Jagannath. I said, come on, you can't say that. And in the morning, she cooked boga. Unheard of. I make her breakfast. So today, this is decided I want to cook for the Lord. So what's happened? Mind over matter. She realized Jagannath is there. I've got to do this. She did it. But other times, she can't, but she's not well. It's not that she's pretending. She genuinely believes she's not well. So the body says, you're not well, but we're going to take it easy. But today, you couldn't do that because you have to fulfill. It shows you how strong your mind is. So she did it today. And I think we should live our life like that. We've got dangers coming out of our ears, right? But just let's become strong, saying, when I'm with the Lordship, glorifying Him, I shouldn't worry about Him. Thank you very much. Let's do our. I'm just filling in actually. The last. Chalo ji, who's going to sing now today? Ishani, it was your birthday yesterday, so I think Lordship wants to hear you. Oh, good day over. You have to sing loud.
Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namide Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jaya Mani Ma 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 Jaya Giri Govardhan 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 Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol 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 Jai Jai Radha Shama Sundar 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 Bol Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman 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 Jaya Sacinandana Jaya Nitai Chan 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 Nitai Nimai Nitai Nimai Nitai Nimai Jaya Nitai Nimai Nitai Nimai Nitai Nimai Nitai Nimai Jaya Nitai Nimai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jagadguru Srila
All the hotels pretty much still inclusive.
भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद महाराज की जय हो। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति महाराज की जय। श्लोक महाराज की जय। सच्चिदानंद श्री भक्तिवेदांत ठाकुर महाराज की जय। वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथ दास महाराज की जय। श्री श्री सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जी भगवान भट्ट दास गोस्वामी की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरदास ठाकुर की जय। श्री श्री सच्चिदानंद निताय चांद की जय। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। जगन्नाथ धाम की जय। महापुर धाम की जय। जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा
की जय।
राधा गोकुलानंद राधा माधव राधा रमन भगवान की जय। सीताराम लक्ष्मण भगवान की जय। गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय। मधुसूदन महाराज की जय। मणिवा महाराज की जय। बजरंगबली हनुमान जी महाराज की जय। गुरु जी महाराज की जय। भक्त जन श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय। गौ माता की जय। सांडे प्रीति भोज महोत्सव की जय हो। इस्कॉन कॉवेंट्री की जय। परम आराध्य गुरु महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु all glories to the similitudes, all glories to the similitudes, all glories to the similitudes, all glories, all glories, all glories to Srila Prabhupada Maharaj ki jai ho.
Can I just see a second one? Am I tripping with that fly?
It might be because there's quite a few options today.
Yeah, next fly. Oh, Kevin, please, go on, get up, buddy.
So reverbs, please.
Go on, yeah, go on. Follow me.
Hare Krishna.
Follow me.
There's
What we need
quite a
to
few
do,
announcements
we've got some
here.
systematic
But
habit.
the
Where's your little
national
zapper?
first. Nice to see
You don't go out trying to zap the
Tina
walls.
and Prem and Raj, you know, after such a long time. Well done. But we only found out earlier this week that your infant isn't well.
No, I can't
In
say
the
that.
hospital.
That's the fly.
Home now, but she wasn't she? Yes.
They're unconscious, they're not dead. They're unconscious.
We found out that we have
then you have to go and pick them up.
we had no idea. And then today,
They're
yesterday, we learned about somebody else. Ravinder,
They're
was
alive.
such a
It
great,
just stuns them.
you know,
And
asset to the
literally,
temple, the work he does for us.
sometimes
He's done for me.
are dead
Really like
with the fly. Put the thing on
some
it.
sort
I
of
kept
spinal
pressing the
injury or
button.
a neck injury.
See it
you know.
sparking and
Just dropped, yes.
smoke coming out the fly like.
Unless
He's
I'm
lost-
dead at that point.
It is at that point, yeah. But the
Yeah.
first hit just
So
absolutely
honestly, but I wish
It
please
makes you dizzy.
let us know somehow messages that we can remember these people. Yeah, so we're doing a special today. Pushpa auntie and Ravinder, Yaman's wife, Glory. Also remembering departed souls, Krishna Prasad, father-in-law, Kalyan by Prem Mistry, and Mrs. Bakri. These are the special mentions. And of course, there's a regular list. I won't go through that. It's a long list. So, who would like to sing?
What are you eating, Ken? Oh, you're eating pasty. You're not with.
Sing anything?
I find you. Actually,
Not that words are behind.
બીજી સાડીનું બ્લાઉઝ છે પણ એટલું યા ખોલી દે તો આ ગોળ બધાય સાથે જાય. એને ઓલું પણ ખોલાવી નાખ. હા, ડિપેન્ડિંગ ઓન કયું. ઓલું તો આ બ્લાઉઝ જુદું લાગે ને થોડું એવું ચાલે. ના, આમાં મેચ થઈ. એટલે હવે શું ફેશન છે આવી સ્કર્ટ ઓલા કા વેચે બહુ 65 pound પછી કે તારી પાસે ગોલ્ડ બ્લાઉઝ કે કાય હોય તારું પોતાનું
Actually, gold, બ્રાઉન હોય મારી પાસે હું તને બતાવીશ
એવા બે બ્લાઉઝ હોય ને બધી સાડીમાં ફટફટ જાય. એ તો તાર પેટ જોઈતું છે.
Like what?
એટલે આ બે બ્લાઉઝ લઈ જઈશ એનાથી ખુલે જ કે નહીં. બસ આવા મેં 3 લીધા હતા મમ. તો આવા એટલે મારા ફરતી ગોળ બ્લાઉઝ હશે ને તો 3 પહેરાશે. હું તને બતાવીશ મારી પાસે છે ને એવો કલરના લઈ લે. બે બ્લાઉઝ આવા ગોળ બ્લાઉઝ ખબર છે કેટલા છે એની પાસે 45 આવશે. મારા તો છે ને ઇન્ડિયાથી દીપા તોરાઈ એવી છે. એટલે તમે તને કીધું તને થાય તો પેટ તમે મોસ્ટલી તું તને થઈ જ જશે. તારું મારું વેટ લગભગ સરખું છે. તું તો માનતી નથી કોઈને. બરાબર મારું 73 છે એનું 72 છે. Low. So, I mean, if whenever it was lit, supervisors for me and then I got bread ones. But yesterday they had hot dogs. So, there's loads. No, we've got some.
Thank you. I have some announcements here. Father, did you all enjoy the Rath Yatra? Those who went, yeah. One is so great, blessed with such good weather, and it's like a rehearsal for the next one, London one. So I quickly mentioned that's on Sunday, September 4th, same day as Radha Ashtami.
Part one is linked Radha to Chandra, followed by the star. Part two is on Monday. Gurela did the last one to Nepal. What time you come there?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
So part two will be Monday.
Yes. Did you? Yeah, that makes sense. Yes. The thing is, we are not. Everything is little topsy-turvy still a little bit because of COVID and everything, but we're coming out. We are not doing a coach. We're leaving it to individuals to decide if they want to go or not, and they make their own arrangements to get there. So that's the decision we took for this year. Next year, hopefully everything is back to normal. Today was a great pleasure, just to be in the Leicester and see all those faces we haven't seen for such a long time. It was really, really nice. And the mood was good. The mood was good there. Yeah, really nice. So that Rath Yatra is Sunday, September 4th. For the devotees, it is very important. We were going to have a dress rehearsal for, okay, Janmashtami. Janmashtami is coming up. Well, before, let me go to next Friday first. Okay, next Friday. No, sorry, I thought this all, I made this very quickly. Tomorrow is Ekadashi. Tomorrow is Ekadashi, and those who do it from Ekadashi to Ekadashi, I do second month of the Chaturmasya fast, yogurt fast. Otherwise, you can eat from Purnima to Purnima. Okay, so it's from tomorrow, yogurt fast. Then Friday, now this year is a bit usually Raksha Bandhan and Balam Jayanti are on the same day. This year I've been checking different calendars, and they tend to agree that Raksha Bandhan is falling on Thursday, but Balam Jayanti is still, Purnima is still on Friday. So we are going to have a Purnima Balam Jayanti celebration on Friday. It will be mostly online, but then a few devotees here. Okay. But Raksha Bandhan, I think most people will be doing it on Thursday. Okay. Now,
It's not half the fast on Thursday.
no, not Raksha Bandhan. No, it's not half day fast, it's party day. Forget fasting, it's partying. So, we were going to have a dress rehearsal. So, and the next Friday, not coming Friday, the Friday after that, 19th of August, Janmashtami. And you'll be glad to hear, most of you, it's going to be here. Come on, Pramanjari, cheer, Pramanjari. Yeah, it's going to, we had some debate, we had discussion. We thought we might go back to Harp Place, but they are not ready because they're having refurbishment. And tragically, the builder they had was very, very good. They liked him. He passed away. So now they're left in the lurch, trying to find somebody else. So Harp Place out of place. We looked at Mercy. I thought, God, Krishna, no, but it's so unsuitable. So we're going to have it here, and we need all the devotees here. Please remember one very important thing. We are the host. We have to make this work. So we will have our tent outside. And this temple room, and it because COVID is increasing and our own members are getting it. People who are part of this temple are getting it. Mrs. Roy's got it now, and her daughter's got it second or third time. You just had it, I just had it. We've recovered. So we thought we got to be careful for this Janmashtami. Yeah, second, third time. Yeah, especially the president of America. Yes. What do you call it? Rebound. What do you call it? Rebound or something? Rebounds. Yeah. Within a short time, he gets it again. Yeah. Sweetie, her daughter's got it. So we're going to exercise extra control on that day. And the plan is the devotees and the artists who are part of program will be allowed to stay in the temple room, but others will have to come through that door, come walk as far as that edge, take the darshan for a few minutes and leave the same way. And then we will let them sit in the tent if they want to, up to them. That'll be prasad. So we're just letting you know that it will be different. We're having Janmashtami here, but it won't be a normal Janmashtami. There'll be control over it. Okay, there'll be control over it. Yeah. Also, next Saturday, Vince is coming. Next Saturday, most probably, please, members of this temple, for the audiovisual training of Vince, who has been trained by the BBC. We hope he's able to come next Saturday. The previous appointment he had COVID and he had to cancel it. Okay, so we hope, please, those who have some interest in this, please make effort to be here on Saturday. And Sunday, next Sunday, what we are going to do today, we'll do next Sunday, which is we're going to have a little bit of a dress rehearsal and preparing for the actual Janmashtami. So we're going to move things around, try things, different things. But so next Sunday is maybe an odd Sunday program. Won't be a normal Sunday program, little odd. But we will be starting early in the day. That's important thing because different things is already right at the back. Right. So we're going to try different things to accommodate as many people as possible in this temple room. We have to try and make it work. Okay. It's our duty. Let's do it. And I must say that people do miss us. People like the services we offer. So tomorrow in Leamington Spa, somebody wants a Griya Pravesh, first house entrance. So Haridas will take our pujaris, he'll go there. And then someone we did many years ago in Smethwick, he remembers us and says, we're buying a new house. Can you come and do the same for the new house? End of August sometime. Yeah, it's end of August. And someone wants an unprashan ceremony in the temple. Yeah, but that's after Rath Yatra. So I'm pleasantly pleased that people want our services. They do like our services, which is makes us feel good. It's very good. So this temple is doing something very, very good, and which the community out there do want.
By the way, yesterday, Ashish, this young man came with Jubilee, who sit in Ashish from Haryana. Yeah. He's gone back to Haryana. So just trying to stand, he goes, I read Francis Software from the Golnitar bookstore. And then he goes, it's answered all my questions. That I'm doing Japa and I'm glad I'm in the people of the temple. Very, very grateful. So there you go. From around this
Brilliant. By the way, a new feature mentioning Gonitai gifts or whatever on the front gents has been converted into a bookshop stroke office type thing. Okay, so but we're still fitting it out, and on Janmashtami you'll be able to see it's a working shop. Okay, maybe not be complete, but it will have stuff in it as well as maybe tables. Okay, and talking about the shop, Pranav is going to Vrindavans after Janmashtami, before Radhashtami. But after Janmashtami, yes, but Radhashtami will be there for you, or for Radhashtami, yeah. So between the two, because only 15 days between the two. Okay, so Prabhu is going to Bharat, be with his parents, etc. But he'll also go to Vrindavan. So get your orders in before Anuragi jumps in. Okay. I need stuff for the altar. Okay, before she jumps in and takes the whole. Anyway, and look, good things are happening, but the whole COVID thing has knocked everyone for six, but coming out of it, which is good. Okay, I think I've said everything I want to on this list. Yes. Anybody? Anything else? Anybody? Okay.
Wish, Ishani happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Just a moment. Just a quick one. So because we're doing Janmashtami, we're planning like to start all of the greens and everything like that next Saturday. So the plan is because Janmashtami will be following Friday. Yeah.
Yes.
The plan is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By the Tuesday, ideally, everything should be finished. So we'll be releasing a schedule very soon.
Yes.
When we
I need to chase Davinder. I've been messaging him and I'm asking for Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm asking Wednesday. Failing that Thursday is, but Wednesday, even if nothing else, Tuesday, I think early is better than later. Early is, we usually go about 3 days before, don't we? About 3 days. So they give some time to open up. Probably go Wednesday. Yeah. Yes, the tent's going to fill up. Yeah.
And Guru Seventh has got a list of all the volunteers.
We're creating, yeah. Please, I'll say it again. Remember, we are putting on this event, so we have to do all the hard work. We are the hosts, and not just here to enjoy the event. We have to put on the event and for the pleasure of everybody else. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Sponsorship of Prashad and stuff.
There will be usual like the flowers we just mentioned, dresses, the big cake, for the feast. That even the feast we're discussing, it may not be as elaborate as before, because of the whole COVID situation, and keeping people out there rather than coming in the temple.
Logic for
Anyways, look, there'll be a few differences to what we normally do. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Be prepared for that. Okay. Okay. Who would like to come and say, you know the prasadam, Sharira Vidyajal, those two? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ishani, you had a birthday yesterday along with my my nephew's new Dharmapatni. We were celebrating one birthday there, and the phone call came, and she wanted permission to come here. I said, please, yeah, come in, wear mask, because we both have just it's been about 10 days since we tested negative. But any happy birthday to you? Can we all just sing happy birthday to Ishani Devi? Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ishani Devi. Happy birthday to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, dear Ishani Devi. Hare Krishna to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to all the seniors and all the Vaishnavas. Thank you for supporting me so much, and thank you for all the appreciation and giving me confidence to come forward and sing for Lordships and all the services, whatever I've learned from all the Vaishnavas here. Thank you so much, and please keep blessing us, our family.
Hare Krishna, thank you. And get ready for singing on Janmashtami. Pick a nice, lovely song. Hare Krishna. Okay. Please, children, say the prayers for prasadam. Come up here.
Mahaprasade Govinde Nam Brahmane Vishnave